Hello. All right, let's get into it. What's happening, man? What's happening, everyone? Courage, how you doing, man? Go. Let's put the chat over there. Lovely. Rosie, what's happening? What's up? Let's turn this down a little. Oh, what's happening? Evan, you good? All right, guys, let's get into it. Okay, let's start with the daily time frame. So the daily, we opened last night with a gap up, a nice little gap from 47.39. We opened at about 47.50. So we actually gapped up to the gap from yesterday that we were anticipating would get filled. It took the whole day to actually fill yesterday's gap, and then we jumped up again today. So in true gap filling fashion, I am kind of anticipating gold come down and fill yesterday's gap. I am. So we have these daily top wicks up here. So I'm wondering if today, we can come back, make a top wick, leave a top wick, and come and push down and make this gap. We might not close bearish, but I do think we come down and fill this gap at some point. 4 hour. Now 4 hour time frame, we're still within this range here. We're still within this massive. Oh, what happened? We're in this little range. So this, even though Sunday we open with a gap down, we're still trading within this massive 4 hour range. From this support down here, I'd count it as where we broke up from. But yeah, this whole level, this is what I'm seeing with gold. So this 4 hour now, the previous 4 hour, this was a 7 o'clock candle this morning. It had no bottom wick, so I was expecting gold to come down and create the bottom wick for this candle here. But gold came down, we retested the daily flip where the daily candle opened, and we just bounced right back up. So I think we're going to get something similar to yesterday, where we broke Asian highs and then we just hovered inside right above Asian range, kept pushing back in, pushing back out, but really we were just ranging for ages, pretty much most of NY session before this tiny little breakout. Boy genius, you're right. So today I'm not particularly bullish, but I'm not bearish on gold either. I'm anticipating a range. I do want gold to come down, potentially fill this gap, but I do think it's going to take all day. We do have PPI. Smokey, what's happening, Smokey? We do have a little we do have PPI in 40 minutes, which was our only news of the week. Yeah, so 1:30. Our PPI, it's expected to be to have gone up. If it has gone up, I think we get to see some gold sells. If it comes out good, so 1.1% or above, if we get a green number, because it looks like we've always been missing and coming above, I think we see some gold sells then. That's what I'm looking for on Goldie. Sells primarily just to fill the gap. yeah, that's it really. Feels to fill the gap. I did catch the buys up this morning, which were pretty nice. Yeah, when you take a trade and then you get out of the trade and you think, oh, I could have held a bit longer, but then price dropped. I love that. My entry was, it was like, wait, it was lower than that. Let me check. $47.69, 730. Oh yeah, it was down here. Yeah, this was a nice trade. Got out about 86-ish. Yeah, this was clean. This was clean. This is the smallest stop loss I've had in a while. 50 pip stop loss. What? Using entry candle lows? Beautiful. Just followed the structure. Price pushed up, created a nice support, wanted the buys up, boom, took the buys. I was looking at 4,800 as a TP, but you know what gold is like. I can't trust gold to go all the way. The drop was nice to me. Oh, good job. Gold dropped twice. It was twice it dropped. Nice rejection from this area up here. But like I said, I was looking for a bottom wick for this 7 o'clock candle. I don't trust. When there's no bottom wick, I always anticipate price is going to come back to the area where there's no wick. So yeah, my buys were definitely short-lived-ish. So I hope we get some clean price action today. I do. We might not, but I hope we do. I hope we get some nice trades today. I wouldn't mind taking another entry, catching another move. What's everyone leaning more towards today? Looking for gold buys, gold sells. I know Carl wants this gap filled. You and me both. Would be nice. Haven't really heard much on the war news apart from, no, tell a lie, I have seen people talking about they're still trying to settle things. They don't want this war to keep going. They don't. So sooner rather than better, they sort this out. Utah. I'm impartial today. I'll take whatever the session has to offer. Let's check GU. I mean, if we look at GU, you can, but I don't trade GU. So, I mean, if you want to look at it, we can look. You want that gap filled? Yes, yes, yes. 100%. GU is bullish. Look for buyers. Everything trading against the dollar is pretty bullish right now because DXY is dropping. Oh look, it's right into this 4-hour resistance. Oof, maybe not. Maybe not. GJ. See, how's GJ been? GJ looks like it's just been on a bullish run. It looks great. And NAS, I was looking at some NAS buys if price can pull back to this area here. Gold is gonna mess about today. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Gold, man. Sellers are pushing down a 1-hour candle. Probably wrote that before it popped, right? Because I don't know. I don't know. Talking about this one right here. Look at that. Oh, previously. Oh yeah, price definitely dropped. Spike up. Interesting. Yeah, now gold in this price action for gold is not great at all. But GJ looks good. Didn't join the Sunday meeting. The Sunday meeting was good. as a little recap, I posted a link in the meetings channel for, it's about what, 15 minutes. Just previewed last week, went over last week's price action and some trade ideas, and then we went over this week and looking at key levels. But yeah, this week I think is gonna be I think it's hard to anticipate what's gonna happen when you have this war news coming out. So probably better to focus on the technicals. Just focus on the technicals and then react to the news if news does drop. Probably the best thing you can do, really. That is the best thing you can do. Let's horrible price action though, very horrible price action. DJ does look good though. DJ does look good. Only thing about pound yen is it takes so long just to move 10-20 pips. If you're trying to practice patience, then definitely trade GJ. But because it does move slowly and shorter distance, you can use bigger lot sizes safely. Oh, Spliff, what's going on? Morning, morning. Unfortunately, gold's not leaving us with any clean ranges to trade through. Just even the 4 hours just sideways. You know what? It'd be good if PPI takes us out of this range. It'd be very good. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Hello. What's up? Guys, I'll be back in like 5 minutes, hopefully sooner than that. Yeah, I won't be no more than, shouldn't be no more than 5 minutes. Willie, what's happening, guys? Yeah, give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Keep talking amongst yourselves. Alright, yeah, right back. I'm in GJ buys. I've been taking buys since last Monday. Damn, since last Monday? I know you haven't held that long, but I mean, since last Monday. I just want to see this. I remember there being a nice engulfing last week. Yeah, look, this. Yeah, last Monday, GJ's literally just been on a bullish run. Nice. That's it, girl. Play GJ. You know what? If you're having trouble, I would definitely recommend trading other pairs, looking at the slower pairs. Because yes, gold does move nice and there is more money in gold, but you do get some nice price action playing like regular currencies, less volatile currencies. I think even, was it UJ? No, it wasn't UJ. It wasn't GU. It was something I was looking at with someone yesterday. Might have been, no, it wasn't this. I think it was EU. But yeah, everything is, it's just the structure of these pairs. You got the downtrend and then we've broken above the last lower high. So it looks like it's transitioning to an uptrend. Got this double bottom here. Yeah, it does. It's other currencies are looking real nice. Can't lie. They're looking good. But yeah, I'll be back. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All right. I'm back. All right. What have I missed? Oh, Smokey, the pullback guy. Can go break 4,800. Ooh. Interesting. Very strong level. Don't know if it fills the gap first. Leo, you are like super scalping in here. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Put that on there. I did like gold buys this morning, obviously, because I did take them. Looking at different 4-hour time frames. We already tapped into one 4-hour resistance, didn't close above, and then pulled back. So, I mean, based on this 4-hour, I think we could get a pullback. And maybe price make like a low over here. I think we can get something like that. Trade on the 5-minute. Looking at swings and resistance and support regions on this also. Previous higher candles on 15 and 30 minutes. Okay. Hey, if it works for you, seems to be working for you. How many trades do you take a day, would you say? Three to 4. Oh yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, it is. It's so nice. It's like this little seaweed snack. It's like spicy, but it's very light and moorish. We just get little strips of spicy seaweed. It's so good. Definitely not enough in here. That's it, all done. Happened so quick. Alright, so if I want to take any gold buys today, I'm looking for a retest of I don't even like this as a 4-hour support, to be fair. Like one of these supports down here. Yeah, like one of these levels down here. Preferably 47.39. If gold can drop down to here and give me a retest, I like that area. I do. Yep. I wouldn't really. I prefer to leave black gold to leave the range. Look for gold to come out of this Asian range. Like yesterday, we kept on pushing below these little minor supports and then swinging back up. So these, they weren't really valid levels for retests. They were just getting broken. So I would like something similar today. Especially this 4-hour, the way it's respected the high. We've retested a 4-hour resistance too. In fact, let me mark that off because I don't have that marked, do I? Got this 4-hour resistance here. And we've broken the low. So maybe news helps us push down. We re-break that previous 4-hour low, drop a bit more. And then bounce. Bounce. If we get this wick fill. I mean the gap fill, sorry. Fill this little gap. Cool. We have a plan. We have a plan. Have a plan. Is there any indicator that shows when the candle will close? What are you using? It shows on the side here. You have your, you should have a countdown. Most platforms have a countdown. MT5, Trade Locker. Oh wait, does MT5? MT5 doesn't, does it? MT5 doesn't. Hey, this is why you guys should use C Trader. C Trader does. MT5 doesn't actually have a countdown for the candles. C Trader's the way forward, guys. I'm telling you. C Trader has that, and it has it on the mobile app too. So app and on the phone and on your desktop. I'm telling you, C Trader's the way. You know what? I just feel like it's so. I kind of just assumed it would. I'm just looking at MT5 now, thinking this is so. It's so basic. Hey, I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. I was hesitant to try it, and then I did, and I never looked back. I was just like, oh, this just does everything I need it to. It even has news on CTrader as well. It even has news, so like whatever pair you're looking at, on the right hand side, it will tell you. It has a calendar for what might affect this pair. It's like a built-in Forex factory, and it gives you all of the releases too. It's just so good. It's just so good. I love it. Benny knows. Benny knows. And when I'm like teaching with CTrader as well, it has, when I say it has so much information, like it will tell you how much your margin is going to be before you get into a trade. It'll let you know the pip value for that margin as well. See how much the commission is. It's just so good. So good. How do I do that? Go do it now. Alright, news in a minute. What happened during the last PPI? So March 18th, was it just PPI? Oh, we had interest rates that day too. 12:30, March 18th. Reckon we can see it in time? In a minute? Yeah, we got time. It was at 12:30. And we had very good numbers March 13th. So yeah, gold just continued to drop, but we were already super bullish, super bearish on that day too. So again, if we get good numbers on gold today, I mean good numbers for PPI, I think gold continues to drop. I do. Look, jeez, GJ's gone. 25 seconds. Look at DXY. Oof. Oil. 10 seconds. Might actually get past the daily flip. Right, what are the results? Bad numbers. It's not crazy bad, but I mean half. That's less than half of what they forecast. I didn't really have much of a bullish impact on gold, but I mean it's only 1 minute in. Well, that's not good. Do you think changing from candle to line can show better support resistance? Yes, I think it can. When I'm looking at structure, it's that specifically, I do like to look at a line chart. So if it's just for structure purposes, more so I'm looking at a line chart, because you can see the peaks and the lows more clearer. You can see them clearer. It does look way better. So yeah, 100%. When I'm going through like market structure with people as well, I always recommend, that's why I have my line chart favorited, so I can flick back and forth easier. But like I said, looking at other pairs, even going back to GU, you can just see it so clear. You can see the price action, you can see the higher low. Now on the daily, if you're looking at the candles, it does look like a retest. When you look at where the candles actually closed, you know, it sort of made a higher low, and then we're making a higher high up here, and we've crossed the last lower high point where we made the lowest low. So yeah, definitely using a line chart definitely helps. I wouldn't say with support and resistance specifically, but definitely for identifying lows and highs, a line chart is way better. So I recommend the PPI wasn't very eventful for gold. What did it do for DXY? Now it's pushing back up. Right, do you think this PPI is gonna push gold? Gonna flip this 4-hour candle bullish? Any United fans? Hey, United fan is Haroon. He's not gonna come into this chat today. He might come in a bit later. He might. I don't know. Oh man, losing to Leeds at home it's as bad as Arsenal losing to Bournemouth at home. I don't know what's going on towards the end of the season, but yeah, it's not a good look for Man U right now. I can't even believe they're third. They're lucky they even made it all the way up here. Oh, there's Haroon. Hey. Hey, how you doing? You good? My bad. I was like, he ain't gonna come up in here. That's funny. United did Arsenal a favour. Man, you guys know your place. You know your place. Remind me of what bad referees we get on important games. Ooh. Look on the bright side, Spurs may go down. I don't know. United got a new manager and a kick up the arse. They need to keep that same. Remember the energy they had at the beginning of the season. Yeah, Spurs. Oof. Spurs are not looking good, mate. And that was never a hair pull. I mean, I'm surprised we're in the top 3. I can't believe Man U climbed their way back up. That was a comeback. But that's what United do. Last minute comebacks. That's exactly what happened. How they play their usual games is how they ended this season. If United won, we'd never hear the end of it. Facts. No lies were told. No lies were told. Any thoughts on gold? Right now, I want gold to at least come back and test these Asian lows. Or break above Asian highs again and push up. But I think we can see 4,800 today. Maybe. I do want to see how this current 4-hour candle closes. If it closes quite bearish still, I think the next candle comes down and then we fill this gap. And then maybe a bounce from here, but for now, just price action on gold. I think we stay within this. I think we play within this 4-hour range right here. If we play within this, oh, I've got that there. Let's do this. I think we play within this whole 4-hour range from 48.50 down to 46.50. Unless we get some, I don't know what pushes us out of this. If they say the war is done, they're over, I think we get a good push. I'm not relying on. I'm not going to rely on any information from the war right now. I'm just going to watch the technicals. Watch the technicals. The 47.76. This news isn't helping either. Look at NAS. See gold flip bearish here. Drive down a bit more. Look, these 4-hour candles, they're not giving any information. They're breaking highs, but we're holding at this resistance, so maybe we can drop. Does anyone know what's pushing GU so hard? Yeah, the DXY is going down. So because the dollar's getting weak, I always recommend, if you're trading any USD pairs, keep the DXY on your charts. Keep the DXY open, because this tells you what the dollar is doing against a handful of currencies. I think it's like the major currencies. But if the DXY is going down, most pairs against USD are going up. So your GU is going up. I think EU, I said, was looking the same. You see, everything against the US dollar, yeah, look, it pretty much looks the same as GU does. We were on a downtrend, we broke above, now we're pushing up. So we'll see. So this is ranging because they're both safe havens. But yeah, your GUs, EU, it will be looking good. Be pushing. That's my tip for today. It's also why GJ's pushing too. Oh, can we flip bearish? Flip bearish, give us a drop. He said Arsenal fans are louder compared to United fans. I mean, I'm okay with that. United fans have to keep quiet. You guys have not had a great season. It's better you stay quieter. Can we flip bearish here? Bearish. Come on, give us that drive down. You think gold will have to reach 5k before the drop begins? Before the drop to where? Where do you think it's going to drop to? You think it's going to go up before it comes back down? We haven't looked at any news stuff today. Even no crazy headline. You think so too? Okay. US and Iranian negotiation team to return to Islamabad for peace talks later this week. So yeah, we're getting de-escalation news, which is bullish for gold. So that's probably why we're getting the push up. at the moment. Nisha with God from 5k to 4650. Okay. Okay. We have some interesting forecasts. I do think once we clear 4900, it'll be a quick push up to 4850. I think above 4850 will be a quick push to 5000 if price can get up there. But structure wise, like overall trend, and we talked about this in the Sunday meeting, gold is still, uptrend structure is still being held on gold. As long as we are above 4300, this last higher low, we're still bullish. Gold, the structure is still bullish. Or a little drop there. Oh, that's it? That's all he's gonna give us? Oh, come on, Goldie, don't be like that. So gold makes it to 5k before coming down, it will form a new low. Back in the structure. Damn, gold beat it all the way back up here. Gold, what are we doing? What are we doing here? A nice pullback. PPI was slightly bullish for gold, but we didn't get much of a drive up. Yeah. I mean, I only see gold changing structure if we break. I'm only seeing a change of structure if we break below 4,300. Then we're definitely bearish on gold. But for now, gold is still bullish. Sorry, jeez. Just my opinion. I stand to be corrected. I checked the daily time frame just to see a buy side liquidity. It has to sweep that LQ before it starts to drop. Okay, I mean, you're entitled to an opinion. Entitled to opinion. Now you just got to see if it follows through, if it plays out. That's all you can do as a trader, right? You're an analyst. Ash, what's good? Let's see if this H4 engulfs out of this Wiki daily zone. Right? It looks better on here. So I was saying, I wonder if when we come down to fill this gap, we close leaving a top wick like all of these other daily candles. But that's something I'm looking out for if we do get a gap fill down to 47.40. But I'm not gonna lie, gold has been struggling today. Struggling. Look at this. Look at this price action. Cat, what's up? If it hits around 4,800, then it's just buys. Let's see what gold does. I was wondering if this 4 hour was going to re-break this low. I think the next 4 hour makes a top wick and pushes back down. Because we have this minor structure here where 4 hour might make a lower high. Because we got a retest of this last resistance. And then the drop. Did you see the Trump Jesus meme? He loves himself so much. Oh, it was a Jesus meme. That's fake news. Didn't you hear him? He said it's fake news. He said it was, he said he wasn't being Jesus. He said he was a Red Cross doctor. He was a Red Cross doctor and he was healing people. That's what he said. He wasn't trying to be Jesus. Fake news, Haroon. Fake news. This man is insane. He's insane, okay? The man is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. But yeah, I did see it. I did see it. He's not well. I think he's slowly losing it. Honestly, between him and his wife. So Melania, you know, she did that press conference talking about, oh, you know, I wasn't friends with Jeffrey Epstein. I'm not one of his victims. So apparently there's a senator who divorced his wife. And got the wife deported. So the wife is now like making a lot of noise. And I think that's why they're trying to jump ahead of this whole Epstein thing. It's weird. The wife was like, I know lots of secrets and blah blah blah, and I know. Listen, anything that goes on in the dark comes to light. And we'll find out eventually. We'll find out. Alright, this is the type of price action from gold that's like really irritating, because what are we doing here? Come on, gold. Can't just have one retest of the daily flip. Come back. And it's like a double level. It's a daily flip, Asian lows, just above the gap. This price action is too choppy. Way too choppy. Back into the 70s. I just got here. What are you... I guess what are you looking for gold to do? What do you think gold will do? I actually have no plans for gold right now. I want gold to get out of this range, that's for one. Gold to break out of this range. That's really what I want. I want this consolidation. I want a clean move away from this area. Be it buys or sells. I just want to be out of this area. We have a new 4-hour candle opening now. You're looking for buys? Okay, where are you looking for buys? What area are you looking at for your buys? Price close above 47.80. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I need, if I'm gonna look for any buys, I would like the buys to be a retest of a lower support area, like just somewhere a bit more significant, and then I could buy back up. Up here, I'd prefer buys above 4,800. If gold can push above 48, that's where I'll be looking for buys at the highs. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. But this price action, nothing cleans it up. There's no time frame that cleans it up. Just got too many levels to the left, like everywhere. 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. It's not nice. It's not nice. So don't force anything in these areas, guys, until you get some really good confirmations. Take your time, man. Take your time. We do have a very slow news week, so if we don't get clean moves, we get consolidation and lots of it. One hour 47.75 resistance. 5 15-minute cables last 1 hour have been unable to break. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, man. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Gold. I don't really have no direction for gold, and the higher time frames aren't giving me good information, except the daily broke yesterday's high. But the only bearish thing about that is we left this gap. If we didn't leave this gap, I would be a bit more bullish on gold. I'm looking at the structure and I'm seeing, you know, we push up, high highs, higher lows, like a little minor uptrend structure in here. But I think this gap gets filled at some point. In a 4 hour. 4 hour came back for this bottom wick. Pushed up, so we wait. You wait. Bottom wick here. Very tiny, tiny, tiny bottom wick. But for a 4-hour bottom wick, we need a longer bottom wick for this 4-hour candle. Definitely, definitely, definitely. No news weeks are slow. Another range in NY session. Man, you know what? I'm not even bothered about it. Yesterday was very slow, but I had a feeling I wasn't gonna trade yesterday because going into the week I was a bit cautious anyway. But yeah, I was content with no trades yesterday, or not trading, and I'm content today. Really, I caught some nice buys during London session, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. And that was based off this here. Expected a bit of a pullback. Then we got the pullback. Had a nice strong push up on this 30-minute. Pretty much an engulfing. And then got in when price broke these highs here. So I actually tried to get in at the break of the high, but price pulled back on me a little bit. Even better entry, slightly smaller stop loss below entry candle. Ended up getting out 46.86. So it's a nice little move. About 40 minutes that trade, if that. No, it wasn't even that, because it was probably less than that. About half an hour. Nice. I'll take it. Dude, where's my pen gone? I'll take it. Low news weeks are my fave. More technical reliance. Yes. Yeah, you don't get the wild swings that you get when there's news every single day. Only thing I'm looking out for, like I said, is Trump's tweets. But most information coming out about the war are leading... We're not really hearing much about destruction. We're not hearing much about bombing or anything like that. We're hearing more stuff talking about peace talks, which is very good for gold. And if you look at the correlation, if you look at DXY is on its way down. This is very bullish for gold. Now they're not exactly correlated, but a bearish USD is usually good for gold. So look, oil's coming down, so we're looking good. We're looking good on the if you have a gold narrative. If you look at reasons for why gold might move the way it is, those are things you can add. You know, bearish USD, war de-escalations, quite bullish for gold. Quite bullish. Doesn't mean we're not gonna have some periods of consolidation, but it's good. It's good. We had a nice little gap up yesterday. Damn, might even go play some word games at this point. The way gold's moving. I want to see how far it pushes up, but a good trade idea would be getting in somewhere, anticipating that this 4 hour is going to come back and make a longer bottom wick. I don't know how far it might be, but still we're, what, 70 pips away from the candle open. I think we've got some potential for some sells. Still pushing up. Who's taking these buys? Sorry, where's my water gone? I think shit, I can put some more somewhere. Emmanuel, looking for some buyers, yeah? Nice, nice, nice. Looks like the market's going your way. I'm thinking if we get a retest of like 4,800 we come up, I think we get a pullback before we continue. DJ creating some structure. Benny, would you call this a double bottom at 47.68? 47. What, this? I don't know. I don't think I would, because it's, if you're looking for these chart patterns, you want to find them. You want to find double tops and double bottoms at like the top or the beginning, the top or at the top or the bottom of a trend. This I wouldn't really consider this the bottom of a trend, like for a reversal. We're not really going consistently down. So if price was, if we had like a, you know, if we were bearish and we had a nice bearish trend and then we pushed up, then yeah. But this, how it is now, so I mean, we don't even have a nice, no, I wouldn't. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. H4 Wando prior high is 47.89. If that can't be broken, I'm thinking sells. If it is broken, 4,800. Yeah, 4,800 is the goal. If it holds, maybe sells. If we break, some more buys. But that's, I want to see if price gets up to that level, if we can get there. Getting a nice push. Pushing right back up into this resistance again. Let's see, we got this whole area up here full of wicks. If we can clear these wicks. Let's see if we clear these wicks. Back to where I got up out of my cells this morning. Push. Was a massive push, very big push, very big push. Look at this, nearly 200 pips. Gold's got somewhere to go. Right, so we're back up into this resistance on gold. Knowing that gold will be playing dead and then pull a move like that, just out of nowhere, just open and fly. New 4-hour candle, just take off. Wow. Good old gold. You know what I like about it? We have a nice clean candle. We have a clean push. So if gold does want to come back down, we have a clean candle to drop, to like trade through. The previous 4-hour candles were not helping with anything. I mean, look, we respected the high, broke the low, you know, closed up here. Now we're breaking the high, so we're going to keep pushing. Right after the H4 engulfs too. Man. Man. Back to that wiki daily area. Right back. I wanted to see this 4-hour candle drive through this area. Drive through here. We still have 3.5 hours left of this 4-hour candle. Out the Asian range, but will it come back to it? It's been doing that all morning. Look, we pushed out the Asian range, then this red candle, right back in. Then we pushed out, right back in. Retested the daily flip, pushed back out, right back in. So I don't have a main bias on gold, but I know what would give me better confirmations of the movement. So it's just not looking good. I like this candle though, if it had pushed. So maybe if we close below this resistance, you can drop back here. I still think this 4 hour needs a longer bottom wick, man. Come back for that bottom wick. I think it will. Over the next half an hour, I'll look at the other 4 hour candle, see how that's looking. GJ pullback. I like the idea of GJ buys if it can create some structure for me, just like gold did. And we pushed up, pulled back, then the buys. So I would love if GJ did that too. Just even a retest and then come back up. My alert set for NAS. Market open. NAS. We know how NAS does at market open. All right, guys, let's play a little game while we watch. We can watch gold on the side, I think. Damn, what's that app called again? How greedy! For this thing. Bum bum bum. Is that big enough for you guys to see? Bum, bum. Well, keep an eye on gold. We can do this. All right, answers in the chat. Answers in the chat. Let's have some fun while we wait for gold. Let me know if you guys are ready. Let's play some games. Benny's ready. Nice, nice. Rosie's ready. That's what's up. All right, let's have some fun. See if gold can get to 4,800. Oh, I know what the 6-letter word is already. I've got to go for the big ones. It's got to be. It's got to be. I beat you to it. Okay, you guys are in there. You're in there. Good job, good job, good job. So they have to be, you see the letters? I mean, the tiles down here. So they're all 4 letters plus. We passed that round. Good job, good job. Gold's still pushing. Alright, next round. Oh, title. That's a good one. That's a good one. Don't worry, next round is all yours. This one is gonna be tough. Ew. No, I have one. Oh, didn't type. There's a 7-letter word in here. 7-letter word. I think I see it. Boom! Hey, Emmanuel. Good job. I was just about to put that. Okay, we're up there. Gold is pushing. Oh, missed it. Sorry, I'm watching gold. Woo! All right, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this. Look at this push. All right, guys, we got to 4,800. We got to 48, where we actually have another little level right here. All right, beautiful push, beautiful push. Can we stay up here now? Let's clean it up a bit. No, I didn't get in. I didn't get in. I needed to clear this range. If gold can close above in the next 30 minutes, if we can close above this 4,800, I'll be looking at some buys. But right now, as it stands, no, not yet, not yet. I didn't like this price action, these wick rejections. We still don't have much of a bottom wick on this 4 hour. So no, nothing yet. Nothing yet. And he said Declan Rice. Got some brainiacs in the chat though. You guys did well with the words. Sellers said, what are you doing on this side of the chart? Man. They didn't want us to sell, did they? I just want to see how this candle behaves before it closes, before the new hour candle opens. Look, kind of looks like a continuation pattern here as well. Oof. It actually does. Actually does. Been a nice play. Even stop loss below, still give you at least 1.3. Not bad, not bad. It's taken out the resistance. I mean, it's tapped the resistance, it has. But in order for a confirmation that this resistance is broken, I need a closure above. I need a candle to close above. I don't just want to wick. I don't want to wick into. I don't just want to wick into it. I need a closure. At least a 1 hour, 30 minute. Preferably a 1 hour. 1 hour would be good. 1 hour would be good. Go on, give us another push. Give us another push. DJ created that structure I was talking about. Lovely, lovely. I was expecting a bit more of a pullback though. To be fair, I was expecting more of a drop than continue up. Look at Nas. I don't like this as a level. I wouldn't have used this as a demand zone. Nah. Very curious to see what the new 1 hour candle does for gold. Very curious to see what it does. It's a sweep, that's for sure. Might see a retracement to 47.80. Okay. Okie dokie. See if that happens. Let's see. I'm gonna watch this new 1 hour. We've got no more news today. Or just the Fed speaking, some people, FOMC. Oh, there's a lot of people talking. Where are they at? Oh, World Economy Conference. Okay, so we might get some movement on gold today based on FOMC member comments. Oh, they're all in different places. They all just choose meetings on the same day. Okay. Well, 15 minutes, 14 minutes. Give us another push back up. The longer this goes, if inflation stays up, that pushes cuts out of 2006. No interest rate cuts in 2026. That is not good. It's kind of bearish for gold if they keep interest rates high. Are they back? Oh my goodness. Bruh. They're quick, aren't they? I thought my bot would stop them, but I obviously have the setting wrong. Okay, let's do this. These, they are quick. And I'm banning these people too. Let's do past 6 hours. Spamming. And they're gone. What time are you logging off? About 15 minutes. About 15 minutes. I'm waiting for the new 4-hour candle, my IC Markets 4-hour candle. Now, if gold, this 4-hour over here, doesn't close above 4,800, 47.97, 47.98, I think the next candle pushes up, makes a top wick, and then drops back down. That's just based on what I've seen happen on previous 4-hour time frames. Like the 4-hour, if it holds at a resistance, then usually the next candle like respects that and then drops. So we kind of had that here already. This is the Oanda 4-hour that opens at 2. So this candle respected this 4-hour resistance, and then the next one dropped. So I can see maybe something like that happening if we close below this 4-hour level here. I see the next 4-hour pulling back. So I'm waiting to see how this candle closes. For an entry, I do want to see. I want to see a chart pattern. I want to see a reversal pattern, maybe an engulfing, a little double top, something. A drop for a pullback. So 10 minutes and we'll find out, or I have more information. Have more of an idea of how I want to proceed. Thanks for that, Smokey, alerting me. When I'm streaming, I don't get the notifications from Discord. But they are gone. Bye. Figure out those settings for that. Let's get rid of those. That's my theory for the new 4-hour. Do we think gold, does anyone think gold is still going to push above 4,800 today? Yes, okay. He said maybe I would have preferred that gap get filled first. Okay, this daily gap, this little opening gap down here. Okay. You still have time in the day, you never know. You never know. If my theory is right, then we might drop down and get that today. Possibly, but that may have just been a sweep of London to come back down. I like that idea. I do like that idea. It fits in with my 4-hour idea as well. That makes me right for that. It's done. think 48.05, then we all hit sell, and it's gonna tank straight down to the gap. Oh man, so you think it's gonna come up again, hit 48.05 and then drop? We got some good ideas in here, some very interesting ideas. I like to hear about the reversals, because I wouldn't consider myself a reversal trader. I'd prefer to trade with the trend, like scalp on the way up, especially with the daily trend. Reversal trades make me nervous. Counter trend trades make me nervous. That's just my rookie idea. Hey, look, any idea you have, you should be documenting it, writing it down. Today, this is what I believed happened. You never know. If you're right a lot of the times, it might actually be a good strategy. We'll have the same setup. Press come back to gap. I would love for gold to come and fill that gap. I would love it. I need some good confirmations though. Again, because, you know, I'm not a, what do you call it? A reversal trader. I think it could be the case because it had a large move to the downside in the same area last week. Yes. So just like yesterday, gold took a very long time to fill the gap from Sunday. Wednesday, when we had FOMC, it took a minute. Well, it did take a while to come down, but we did have bearish structure on the way down. And we had a lot of news that came out that was bearish for gold. So it was a bit easier. Not easier, but there were more confirmations on Wednesday. I don't feel like we have as many confirmations today apart from just this gap. But one confirmation would be, for me, is if this 4-hour resistance holds. If this resistance holds, that's, for me, it's one of the confirmations for sells. Then if the next 4-hour comes up, respects this high, that's also another confirmation that we might be coming back down. And then like a third one could possibly be like a closure back in the Asian range. Then, yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Still about 370 pips from there. More sell on M15 for the pullback. But yeah, again, on the weekly, it's been so bullish. It's been so far bullish. It has. The daily's very bullish. Broke yesterday's high very easy. Obviously, when we open with a gap up. Oh, nice. All right. Yeah. Right, 1 minute to go, or just under 2 minutes. Little push right before the close. Oh, are we gonna make it above 48? Are we? I'm waiting for the pullback since yesterday. Oh shoot, you're very patient. Very patient. Wow. Last 5 minutes of this 1 hour always goes off. Let's see what the last 5 minutes. I mean, it normally does. I was actually expecting it to. But alright, looks like we're closing below. We're holding below this little resistance. I like your setup. Thank you, thank you. I try to keep it simple. Alright. Little push up, then a dump. We'll see same setups. Oh, nice, nice. It's nice when people have the similar idea. Means you might be on the right track. Well, I had barely a top wick here. Alright, we're gonna break this previous 4-hour high. DJ tapped into this daily resistance. DJ likes to respect daily key levels. Damn, I don't even know where this resistance is from. It's probably from like 2006. Oh my goodness, look how far back this is. 2008. Oh, okay. 2008 levels. All right. Gold, we're gonna push up with no bottom wick. We can't have 2 candles with barely a bottom wick. I mean, we can, but can you not? Didn't break the high. We came close. We came very close. Close, but no cigar. What's the high at? The high is 4803.58. So if we get to 4304, oh, spreads might have done that. That was a massive, very quick 50 pip drop. Very quick. It caught my eye on my broker. I just saw the line just drop. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Wick gonna flip bearish and drive down though, is the question. We need a longer 4-hour bottom wick regardless. If gold closes, and after, if it has a nice pullback and closes back in the range, nah, it's probably too far away. Gold likes to trap traders, so I'm waiting for my zone, not the pullback. Good idea, man. Very good discipline. Very good discipline. Got to check on GJ. GJ rejecting, well, pushing back from this daily level. What's the XY doing? Let's get rid of this. Coming back for this bottom wick. How far are we going, gold? How far? Is that it? Done. Pullback possible or not? I think the pullback's possible, but me, I like to wait for some. I like to wait for more confirmations before I do anything. So, price pulling back here isn't enough of a confirmation. I need I need a nice bearish candle to confirm that price is actually coming down. Because at the moment we've got this minor uptrend structure. You know what I mean? So if price can like close at least below resistance, close back here, I would consider it kind of a fake out to then come back down. But with like it's struggling to come back down and make a longer top wick at the moment. Ooh, GJ. So I'm just seeing the price. This was nice. GJ was a move. So yeah, I just trade a little bit cautiously, especially with gold. 4 hour, this could just be a 4 hour top wick, and then yeah, we come back down. I do believe we're gonna get some gold sells today, but I need more information. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave it here, but we can definitely discuss gold in the Discord. Definitely. Where is the link? Let me pin it. I keep forgetting to pin it in the chat. Wait, 3 o'clock, it would have popped up. Yeah, but yeah, I need more information for gold to come down, but I do like the sells. I do like the sells, even if I have to drop down to very low time frames for my confirmation. I won't. But yeah, guys, leave a like on your way out. Appreciate you for joining. And for all the newbies, we'll be here tomorrow, same time. In fact, I was a bit early today. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be back 1 o'clock, 12:30ish, between 12:30 and 1. And if not, then I'll see you in the Discord. Peace out, guys.